Today, we're going to talk about what might be the most powerful spell in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. Silence. So sit back and let's enjoy the silence, and I'm not talking about that classic 1990 song by Depeche Mode.
Enjoy the silence.
No, we are talking about the 2nd level spell that is available to bards, clerics, and rangers. Whether you're wanting to stop that high-level wizard from casting Disintegrate, help that stealthy little rogue as they sneak through a camp, or covering up that explosive fireball that is being used to blast your way into the enemy's compound, this is a required spell for every party's toolkit. First, let's go over the spell description. It's a 2nd level spell that can be cast as a ritual or an action, which has some very important aspects. It is a true example of the devil is in the details. The range of the spell is 120 feet and is centered on a point of your choosing. It creates an area of absolute silence in a 20-foot radius sphere. For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through the 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point you chose that is within range. Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside it. Casting a spell that includes a verbal component is impossible within the sphere. Now, it has been pretty well documented that a point of your choice is not the same as a point you can see. As a DM, I believe we have to handle this realistically. The PC has to at least know of the existence of that point, but does not have to see it when the spell is cast. So, picture this. The party is wanting to break into a poorly guarded but well-fortified city bank. The ranger, having already done reconnaissance on the various entries into the bank, times the ritual casting of silence from a safe hiding space within 120 or maybe 100 feet if they strategically place the spell. Now the party can start their loudest demolition means to open up the building and the heist begins. Or perhaps you were on a battlefield with an orc captain barking out orders and giving his grunts extra attacks. The cleric steps out and neutralizes that ability, allowing the party to get back into the fight. Now, one downside of having to pick a point is that this means it cannot be cast on a person or an object, so you can't cast it on your wagon and go driving silently through town. However, there is an advantage to it being a 2nd level spell once you gain a few class levels and start to accumulate those precious spell slots.
Precious!
Only being a 2nd level spell slot, you can cast it, drop concentration, and recast it as the party moves along, and you can upcast it if needed. You might not be able to move over long distances, but when combined with another player's pass without trace, you can get almost anywhere undetected. Heck, maybe throw in an upcasted fog cloud spell and cover up all the rubble and cause more confusion. So what do you think? Is silence the ultimate mage-stopping, stealth-enhancing, concussion-concealing spell? All wrapped up in an itty-bitty 2nd level spell slot? What other creative ways have you used the silence spell? Let us know in the comments and let's have a great discussion about it. Thank you for watching the video. Till next time, may all your rolls be crits and your adventures epic. See you next time.